Star Wars Geek Girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars. And sometimes cry.
Hey, Dad, that's a cool headset you got.
Okay. Well, hi. Welcome to Star Wars Geek Girl. I'm Zoe, as usual. I'm here with Lizzy.
Hi.
And we have two special guests today from the Rogue Rebels.
Hello.
Hi.
Don't mock me.
So we have Sal and Axel. And because as we were talking about last week, this is going to be a JoJo Geek Girl, and Axel's going to explain JoJo to us.
Hold up,
And
what?
I'm scared.
Well, because last time Zoe was like, I need to watch like good movies and shows and stuff. And I was like, JoJo. And for, to help you with film school. So,
Why?
yeah, because I think it's an amazing show. And
Wait,
I think
that's not what you were saying when you were over here. And Axel was watching it all day.
No, I didn't say it.
What?
I don't know. I'm confused. Yeah, JoJo. I think I said it was like reverse Friends because like when I saw you guys in Orlando and Liz was watching Friends, it made me like watch that show a million times. And then when I was with you guys in Anaheim, Axel watching JoJo made me never want to watch it ever again. So yeah, but we have a little Star Wars news to cover, thankfully, before we get to that. So we're going to talk about that. And then, as the notes say, we're going to unleash Axel. So,
Good.
Does that sound good?
Yes,
Very
yes, yes.
Okay. So the first news from there was today. It was about the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. They said it takes place 10 years following Revenge of the Sith, which I can't remember if they like exactly said 10 years yet before, but today they said 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to begin production in April. So very soon. And they released a cast list. So there's Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen. Obviously, we knew that. And then there's someone named Moses. I don't know most of these people, I'm going to be honest. There's someone named Moses Ingram, and then Joel Edgerton and Bonnie Piesse, who played Owen and Beru, respectively, in the prequels. And then Kumail Nanjiani, Indira Varma, Rupert Friend, Oshie Jackson Jr., Sung Kang, Simone Kessel, and Benny Safdie are all going to be in the show, playing unknown people. We don't know who they are.
Yeah, I have no idea who any of those people are.
Yeah,
So we have 4 people that we know character-wise.
Yes.
I mean, the other people I don't, I think I've seen Kumail and stuff.
I definitely recognize
I don't,
a few faces there, but I don't really know. Like, these names mean nothing to me. So it'll be cool, I guess, to see what happens, what's up, who they are, what goes on. We still don't really know even what's going to happen in this show at all.
I am familiar with 1/3 of this cast in Star Wars, judging by the rows.
Yes. So yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's gonna happen. No Liam Neeson though. I really want to see Liam Neeson. But
yeah, maybe we won't.
Yeah.
Maybe they're keeping him as a surprise.
That would be. I feel like that'd be a really predictable surprise, but a welcome one.
It still would be a surprise.
So that was that news. And then an audio drama for the High Republic was announced. It's called Tempest Runner. It's by Kevin Scott, who wrote The Adventures in Wild Space and the what's it called? The
Dooku Jedi Lost.
Dooku Jedi Lost. He wrote something.
He's doing the
Choose Your
run.
Destiny books.
Oh,
too.
Yeah. So he's also doing the High Republic, the Marvel run right now.
Yes. And I think he actually wrote the Great Jedi Rescue, like the little tiny picture book with the stickers in it. So fun stuff.
This book is about the Tempest Runner Lorna D, and it's going to be an audio drama, which means it's going to be another like full cast thing. I think they didn't exactly announce that, but they said it was an audio drama, so I'm taking that to mean as like, oh, this is going to be like Jedi Lost, but for Lorna D. Okay. So I am happy about this.
Yes,
More
exciting
High
stuff
Republic.
for High Republic. Lizzie doesn't know the High Republic.
I do not know the High Republic.
Only Geode.
I'm getting into the dark, but I'll finish it one day.
Mhm.
You're only in it for Geode.
I am. I think that's a valid reason. Don't
It's a
you
very
think?
valid reason.
It's a very valid reason, but there's
Thank
so
you.
much more.
But only Geode exists right now.
Not till you finish.
But then I'll never finish, and he will always be there.
No, he doesn't get there till you finish.
Oh,
You don't fully understand the geode until you
I
finish the
guess.
book.
Yeah,
I understand now. Okay.
you need to consume all
Yeah.
the Geode.
You need to
Um,
finish the book so you can truly
So, yeah,
know the word of
that's
geode.
so that's the news. I was hoping I could put off JoJo a little longer, but
No.
Max-
Wait. I thought we had something else.
Cannot.
no, we don't. We don't have anything else.
Wait, Zoe. What book did you get the other day when you came over?
Oh, I got Ellie and Me by Amy Radcliffe.
That
I haven't
was
read it
good.
yet, but
The art is so cute.
You can knock it out in like 10 minutes.
I know. Yeah, I will. I just
It is really good and really cute. And Salju is like my favorite. Like actually is that one Salju, right? Yeah. My favorite like Batu person.
I just
So,
have to read it.
yeah.
It's
It's cute and
I
adorable.
have to write a whole film production script, so I'm a little busy at the moment for my
No,
schoolwork.
I think the book's more important.
Obviously, yeah. So yes, so that's all the Star Wars news.
You can cover it while your ramen's cooking, I'm telling you.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. All right, Axel,
Hello.
are you ready?
Yeah, and I just want to say, I was exactly like you guys. Like, I had a friend, her name was Natalie, and she tried to get me into the series, and I hated her so much for that. I'm like, why are you doing this to me? And like, I remember we were at Carl's Jr. after school, and she's like, "Hey, watch this." I'm like, "Please leave me alone." And I said, "Fine, I'll watch one episode of it," and then I just got into it.
Well, you showed me more than one episode, and I'm still
And
frightened.
that's the
so-
JoJo origin story.
True.
Yeah, so I'm really confused on JoJo because you showed me like the first like episode and a half or something, and then you just started showing me random episodes like through
And
the
he does
show.
that. He does that with every show,
So
like with
Yeah.
Dad.
He finds like
couldn't-
one or two episodes that he really likes and he watches them 72 times. And then I'm like he'll try to get Hill to be like, "Hey, like, well, watch this thing." And I'll be like, "Okay, I'll try it." But then I'll be like, "I already saw it. Like, I know what this person says in 2 months because like I memorized it from hearing you watch it over and over and over."
so
Yeah. He mostly likes the first episode and then the last episode the most too, which is always confusing because I remember he showed you the one of the
I know I
dogs.
saw
There's
the
many
first
dogs
episode.
that die. in
there's
that
a weird
show,
dog,
but-
and there's like someone's
Exactly.
head. There's something with someone's head,
Yeah.
and they were really
Oh,
big,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
I'm lost.
Yeah,
Dio, the
that's
floating
all
head.
very that's another. Yeah. Okay, Axel. go ahead.
Give us the
All right.
Give us-
So
Yeah. What do you
So
have
about, like,
planned for us?
I have planned some images. That's what I got planned for you.
Okay, well, people
But I
listening
feel
to the
like
podcast can't see those.
Mhm.
yeah,
Oh.
so can you explain it to us first and like mostly like the timeline, the characters, like
What is the essence,
maybe
the story
maybe yeah.
of JoJo?
Hold up. So
Who is JoJo?
200 years back in the 1800s, a carriage crashes in England with like the super rich guy and his wife, but his wife died. But thankfully, little baby Joestar was okay. His mom died though, and like, like with all the riots going on, there's like looters. Yeah, so this dude Dario Brando.
With all the riots going on in the 1800s, y'all remember the riots of the 1800s?
Nah, that was 2020 stuff. Crazy stuff. Anyway, so yeah, Dario Brando, a looter, father of Dio. He he tries to steal his stuff.
Wait, you
And
can't
then-
introduce someone as the father of a character you haven't told us about yet.
Oh yeah, Dio's a vampire. Not yet.
Spoilers.
I'm sorry.
Axel,
I'm sorry, Lizzy.
well, you're
God.
getting all over the place.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, Dario Brando, he tries to loot him, but George wakes up and like thinks, "Hey, you saved me." But nope, he didn't. Well, I guess he kind of did just because he woke up.
Okay, I'm looking at like a guy with green hair laying down and a purple bearded guy over him. So what am I looking at?
So the like super old guy with the hat on, that's Dario. That's the dude that was trying to loot him. And that's and the guy on the floor.
Oh, so he was like trying to steal his stuff and then he woke up and he's like, "You saved me." That's what you're
Yeah.
saying? Okay. I get it. Also, I think I saw this episode.
So like 12 months later, Joe Star is all grown up. He's got blue hair
12
now.
months later.
I mean 12 years. I'm sorry. 12 years later, actually.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Joe Star is all grown up. He's got blue hair now. And then Dario actually dies. So he
No,
has a son,
spoilers for
Dio.
JoJo, I guess, for anyone listening that wants to
Mhm.
watch it without spoilers. Sorry.
Spoilers for a bizarre adventure.
Oh, it's
Spoilers.
very bizarre.
Mhm.
So yeah, at this point, Dio is also 13. He's all grown up now. Well, he's not really grown up.
So
He's
they're
still
all teenagers,
yes,
but they're like super buff teenagers,
Yeah.
right?
yes.
They're like
very
huge,
buff.
enormous, buff teenager guys.
Yeah. So Dario actually dies, and he's like, "Hey Dio, get yourself to the Joestar mansion. He owes me his life." And like,
So the Joe Stars are like rich and have a mansion.
yeah.
And the Dios were poor.
Oh yeah, they're very poor.
So when he dies, he just tells them like, "Go live with the rich people," because one time I saved that rich guy.
Yeah.
Now he has to take care of you,
Mhm.
you massive 13-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens. But
Yes.
But flashback, here's what actually happened. Dio, like his father was abusive, so he poisoned him until he died. So
So Dio killed his father.
yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
So he could go live with the Joestars and be rich and all.
Did he know that he was going to go live with the Joe Stars? Or did
yeah,
he just kill his dad and then he was like, "Oh, and I get to live with a rich family? Extra cool."
he knew all the time.
So he did know?
Yeah, he knew. And once he gets there in the carriage, he throws his briefcase on the floor and he jumps out like some superhero. He lands and Joestar's dog just like, "Hey, what's up? My name's Danny." And nope, drops kick him. Kicks him in the face.
So he kicks the dog when he gets to the rich people's house and the dog comes out and he's like, for no
Yep.
reason.
Yep.
Okay.
And then after
Is there
that,
ever a reason, or he's just like,
I don't know, it's just evil.
I just kick things when they come into my general
Evil.
vicinity
Yeah.
if they're knee high?
Yes. So yeah, Joe
Echo
Star's
and
all mad
bingo.
about it. So
Is this the dog that did the dog
Yep.
die when he kicked him?
no,
Oh, okay.
he burned him in the furnace. So,
Wait, he
yeah.
burns the dog?
Yeah, in the furnace.
Okay.
So I know a good majority of what's happening, but it's just
You wanna
funny
help?
to no,
I'm sorry.
I just think it's funny to hear like, oh, and he didn't kill the dog until he threw him in the furnace. I
Well, maybe you
That's-
jump in and like clarify, or you know what questions
Okay,
to ask to get
yeah,
to the
I'll-
madness.
True.
yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
We need a translator.
It's hard to podcast when me and Zoe are just like,
I got you. Okay.
Okay.
I can manage
12
this.
months later.
12 months or years.
No, this is a joke.
they're still
because-
13,
I
right?
got you.
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you,
they're still
yes.
just a joke because
Buff 13-year-olds.
Yes,
Mhm.
buff.
So, let me see.
So we
Oh,
left off where he
okay,
jumps off and he kicks the
yes.
dog.
And basically Dio and Jojo are very, very jealous of each other because Dio has like very good manners. I don't know
Kick the
why.
dog.
He has good manners in front of the dad. And so, but Jojo doesn't, so they get like,
None of you guys
weird
have
with
seen The
each
Good
other.
Son, huh?
I did.
Did you?
I saw it.
You showed me that. It was traumatizing.
I don't think I did. I think your mom
Yep.
did.
Dude, it's
That
on
makes more
Netflix.
No,
sense.
you showed it to me.
I don't think I showed you The Good Son.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
because
I'm
I
not a
was
fan
like,
of that one.
why?
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Really?
I'm not a super fan
Huh.
of that one.
I
Yeah,
thought it was a good
that's not
movie.
one that.
I
I
thought it
showed you
was
guys Ninja
just
Assassin. That's completely different.
Scary.
Uh,
Dude,
That
Okay,
can
has
you
anyway,
nothing
believe
to
continue.
do with Good Son.
Hello.
Is
Go
that
ahead,
is this my
Axel.
new message?
Oh, dude, can you
Oh, no.
believe
Duolingo.
that Ninja Assassin is rated R?
Duolingo.
Like, how could they do that?
Continue.
When I was
His
4 years
blood.
old, that was my favorite movie.
Dude, they cut a person's head in half in the first 5 minutes, man. Come on.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Axel. So what happens?
So they're contentious.
yeah, they hate
can
each
you
other.
introduce another character that JoJo falls in love with?
Oh yeah, Arena Pendleton. I'll send images.
Oh, I think
Okay,
I
so-
remember. Wait, I think
Okay.
I remember this now.
Is she
Yes.
is
know
she
what you're
also
leading up
rich?
to.
Yeah.
No, she's very
well,
poor.
she's like, yeah.
She's
Is
very
she a
poor.
commoner?
But she's a basic. Yeah, she's just
Commoner.
blonde hair, blue eyes, the whole thing. And Dio is trying his hardest to make JoJo's life
Miserable.
miserable, as Axel
Is there
said.
an extra reason he hates Joe?
Just so that way he can somehow convince
Inherit
the
all the
dad,
money.
yeah, to
Oh, okay.
inherit
Okay, that
all
makes
the
more
money
sense.
from
Because,
the
like,
dad.
So he
He's
wants his
older.
dad to disown him and take him as the true
Yeah.
Joe
Mhm.
star. Who is this? This is Arena. What'd you say her name is?
Arena Pendleton.
Arena.
Penciltown.
No.
What? No, wait. Yeah, what's that from?
Continue.
Penciltown?
I don't think it's from anything.
Oh god.
I think you're thinking of Paper Town,
Yeah.
maybe.
I don't
Is what
know.
it's called. I don't know.
I don't think that's a thing. either.
Anyway,
Super Mario Brothers Smash.
I feel like it is, but okay. Go ahead, Axel.
Okay.
It's a big world and there are a lot of towns, but I haven't heard of those.
So Axel, what happens as they grow up?
So as they grow up, Arena gets bullied by some rich people and Joestar comes there and beats him up like big boy. Punisher is like, hey, what's up? Wanna go out? And they do it until Dio steals her first kiss and she's too embarrassed to see Jonathan about it. So she leaves.
Wait, he steals her first
I
kiss?
remember
Yeah.
this one because he's
Yeah.
like, but it was me, Dio.
Yeah, you thought your first kiss was gonna be with JoJo, but it was me, Dio.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so that's where that comes
I remember
from.
This is
that
the
part.
meme.
Okay.
It was
Axel
me.
sending the
then?
meme.
It was me, Dio.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a thing he said all the time. That's the only time he says it?
Yeah, that's the only
Yeah,
time he
so-
says.
Oh. Okay.
It was like his catchphrase.
Yeah, I thought it was, yeah. I'm not, he sends me the memes all the time, and I thought it was a thing that it was like every time something happened, like he's like, aha, it was me this time. Yeah, like, yeah, I
Okay.
saw you in Egypt too, fool.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And then whatever.
She leaves for America
Yes.
and she comes back like 10 years later.
So
Anyway,
now they're 23.
no.
No?
So after that, Dio burns Dio burns Danny alive in the furnace.
That's the dog.
Yeah, the butler reminded
That's the dog.
dude, you know what's so dumb in that episode? Like the butler could have opened the door. Like it wasn't that hot, you know. It was like
Open the door
Yeah,
to do what?
because the dog
like-
was still alive in there and was
And it was,
banging
like,
against the
scratching.
furnace door.
you know, it was like, oh, if someone's alive in there and I just lit the fire, oh no.
And he just ran away.
I guess. Well,
No.
he told security and they just like wait for it to cool down, but then they found out it was Danny, so they put him in the ground. Again.
So they bury the dog.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. That's a thing. Continue on, Axel.
Continue
Oh,
on. Okay.
So later as they grow up and go to college, they start to become friends, but like not
Well,
really.
Like trick friendship.
Yeah, like
so now-
friends in front of people,
Yeah.
you know.
And
then
now
in front
they're
of the
even
dad.
bigger boys.
Yeah, they're even gianter.
Oh yeah, so they go from like buff
Like their
13-year-old. Yeah,
necks
they were
take up their
already
whole
like
body.
6 feet wide arms when they were 13. Now their arms are like 10 feet.
Oh, dude, you
Yes.
should see that image of like
I believe you. I think I've seen it. I may have seen it. Okay, so now but is this like where they're like playing football or something? Like
yeah.
people are trying to tackle them to no avail.
Yeah.
What?
There's like
Yeah.
8 people on these walking
Oh,
refrigerators
dude,
that
yeah,
can't be stopped.
I saw that.
Yes.
Yeah,
All that you showed me that.
I know. That's why I saw that.
But they return home and JoJo's dad is
That is
sick.
dying.
Yes. Well, no, he's
Well,
not dying. He's
cancer.
just sick. No, not cancer.
Stigma.
They don't know what it is and what's causing it. And so
Anime illness.
yes, basically. But then JoJo finds out that Dio is switching like the
His
medication.
medicine.
Yeah. That
But he's
Oh,
putting
because
it-
he
the
poisoned
dad
his
is
own dad,
taking.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So since he's the oldest, he's gonna inherit all the money. So he's trying to kill him as soon
Who?
as possible.
JoJo?
No,
Oh, Dio. Oh, because
Since-
now that he's been raised as a son, he's like in the will and
But
everything.
like he's
Yes.
older.
He's the
so-
oldest heir somehow,
Yes.
Okay.
So he's gonna inherit all the money.
which is what he wanted anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Johnny actually catches him in the act doing it.
Poisoning his
Yeah.
dad.
That's father's medicine.
Yes.
Great. Do we have
Thank-
more of the script? Can we just read it out? Can we act it out? Zoe, direct. Continue.
Who, me?
Anybody.
Yes. How does Dio react to JoJo finding out?
Ew,
It's like a book
Sigma.
report.
Anyway, so what happened?
No, I just said I feel like this is a book report. Like Lizzie's just asking questions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I'm trying to like get Axel to continue on.
Oh, yeah.
I understand.
Because this is like the first episode.
No,
If
it's like
anything.
the second episode.
How many episodes are there? Isn't there like seasons of this show?
Dude, the first episode is only 9 episodes. I mean, wait, the first
First.
season is only 9 episodes.
Only.
Only.
How many
And we're
seasons are there?
only in episode
like,
1 of
11.
only season 1.
There's
11
many
seasons.
There's
No, there's
11.
Well, there's gonna be 12. We'll see what happens in 2022.
It's still going.
Jolene Joestar, am I right? Cujo.
So right, Axel.
Jolene's nice. Can you believe that Jolene's the only female Joestar?
Very sad.
Anyway,
But it's
Um,
okay. Get him.
what happened?
Anyway,
Caught
so
him
yes.
poisoning his dad. Then what?
So
The
so
suspense is killing
Johnny-
them, Axel.
so Johnny straight up picks up Dio and he throws him over a staircase.
Yeah.
And he's all like, and Dio just storms off and he's like, oh, their fortune was within my grasp. Was it fate when he found out? No, it was that letter. Oh, speaking of the letter, so he found the letter. And so Johnny found the letter that says, hey, please take care of my son. But he had the same, like Dario Brando had the same symptoms as his father. So that's how
And he was able to tell that from the letter.
Well, yeah.
Well,
So he was
the
like, please
Dario
take care of my
Brando
son.
is
I
like-
feel like I'm dying. I am shortness of breath. I keep
Yeah.
taking my medicine, but
Yeah.
it tastes weird
Yes.
and horrible. Also,
Yes.
every time I take my medicine, I feel sick and really, really sick in the next 4 hours after that. And then when I take medicine to get better from it, it makes me worse.
Yes.
Ah.
Exactly what
Note over.
So it's very easy. Which is, that's JoJo, where that
I'm trying
basically
to think
they
of, like, Star
explain
Wars parallels.
everything before they do it.
So far, I
And
haven't
then they're like, oh no, I took too long because I created a whole monologue about it and now I can't do it. Oh no.
Hey guys, guess what? Flashback. So I forgot to say this, but 10 years ago, as they're fighting as small boys, well, they're still giant, but they're
As
pretty small.
13-year-olds, as
Yeah.
buff 13-year-olds.
Yeah. So like Dio's blood falls on the mask, then the mask activates. And
What
like, what the
mask?
heck? Oh yeah, the stone mask. That's the mask that turns people into vampires, but we don't know that yet.
We do.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and it's like, hey, and Dio's like, so basically Johnny has the cops already. That they're all at the mansion. Dio just went out for some booze.
There's cops back then?
Well,
okay.
police or whatever there was back
Yeah.
then.
Well, I mean, they're cops. Right?
Police.
Well, they're in England.
Yeah. Oh, they're in England. Constables.
Yeah, those things.
Yes.
Anywho. So
Oh,
yeah,
but you forgot the most important character.
who did I forget?
What's his name? Speedwagon.
Speedwagon.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so basically what happens is Dio is like, you can't prove that my like medicine that I'm giving your dad is like poison, blah blah blah. So JoJo's like, bet, and he goes to like the
Apothecary.
the worst part of town to
Yeah,
like
like the
go to
ghetto
the
part.
person who created the poison to be like, hey, is this poison? And then but before he gets there, like there's a whole gang that like tries to kill JoJo. And apparently that's where like Dio
Because
grew
he's like
up.
a rich guy walking around in the poor
Yes.
neighborhood. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's where Dio grew up, and that's why he knows how to fight so well and blah blah blah. So they try to fight him,
Wait,
and
but
he
wasn't
like
he one? Like, how can he know how to fight so well when he gave him to him when he was one?
no,
he didn't.
Dio.
I thought
Dio
that's what you
grew up
said. Oh, he
there.
went over there when he was 13.
Yeah,
Dio.
when he was 13.
No, Axel. Hold
Dio
up.
moved.
Dio?
It was Dio's dad died when he was 13.
Yes.
Yes, and
Okay.
then he moved to
Okay.
JoJo's.
That makes sense. He wasn't one poisoning his dad and fighting good on the streets.
No, but then JoJo goes to that place,
Yeah.
and Dio was gonna go and kill him, but he was like, "Oh, those gangsters are gonna kill him. It's fine." But then the gangsters respect JoJo for not killing them, but just beating them, and they're like, "Oh, you're
So
a fine
they do jump
gentleman."
him
Yes,
and they lose,
they
but
lose.
he like doesn't kill them.
Yes,
He just like beats them up back.
This is a man
Yeah.
of honor,
yes,
a gentleman, a true gentleman.
And they were like, "This rich guy is a gentleman. We support you, fam."
Yeah, that's
Yes.
basically what happens.
So basically that happens, and the most important character of all of JoJo is Speedwagon. And he has a hat that it has razors on it. So when he throws it at JoJo, it like cuts his arms and stuff. It's
Like
kind of
chakrams.
cool, but also like kind of weird.
It's
That's a weapon. Chakram.
Yeah, it's
It's
very
like-
strange.
wait,
That's a thing.
that's a real thing?
I mean, I don't know about people wearing them in hats, but chakram round razor discs that you throw is a
Yes.
real weapon.
I
Yeah,
was
well, it's
thinking of
in the
Embo.
hat.
He throws
In the
his
hat. So like
Oh
it,
no, it's
No,
like
that's
a
more
hard
like
hat.
capture.
There's not razors on it.
They're like rings, right?
yeah. well,
Yeah, kind
Because
of.
he wears them
it's
around the
like-
brim of his hat.
Little disc,
Yeah.
kind of.
Right, but
Yes.
they're like
CDs.
donut.
Yes.
Like there's a hole in the middle that you grab it by the
Well, maybe. I
No,
don't know. I
no,
don't
it's
know.
like on the
I
hat.
don't know.
Like on the brim of the hat.
So he
there's, like,
throws his
just
hat.
razors.
Yes.
Yeah, he throws the hat.
Then his hat is a weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
That's
then
just
they're
a-
like, oh, he's a fine gentleman. He like
It's just a
cares
sharp
about
hat.
our lives, blah blah blah. Even though we try to jump him. And then there's a whole monologue and like the the camera like angles like from JoJo's feet to like up as they're talking about how great he is.
About his buffness.
Yeah.
Okay.
um
It's like
And
me
then
when I
they're
talk
like-
about buff Kaz.
yes, and they're like, we're gonna support you, and you're like cool with us now. No one in this neighborhood will kill you.
Christopher
blah, blah, blah.
Sean is a gentleman. He's amazing in his workouts on Instagram.
So he finds
I
the
understand.
apothecary.
Yeah, and
Turns
then
out it is there.
It's
Then he comes
poison.
back with the
With
po.
proof.
Wait, what's there?
He finds out that it's actually poison.
Okay.
Yes, and so
Comes
he
back
goes
with the
back to his
police.
house, and
So
Dio thinks
Speedwagon
that
is
he's
one of the
dead.
gangsters?
Yeah.
Who's
but
Speedwagon?
Okay.
But he's
Speedwagon's
cool
Well, they
the guy
said he
with
was
the
the most
hat
important
weapon.
person. Okay.
he's cool now.
Is he
Hat
like
weapon.
the leader or just
Oh,
like
yeah,
one of the
what is
guys
the
who was?
leader.
Okay.
Oh, he was the leader.
Well, he gets old and he raised baby Joseph,
Okay, Axel.
Okay,
hold up.
sorry.
Hold up.
Rewind that part
He
of the
goes
footage.
back, finds out like it is poison. Goes to his dad. He has the police. And,
So his dad's not dead yet.
Nope.
Yeah, no, not dead. But he's like trying to get Dio arrested. But then Dio pulls out the stone mask and is like, ah ha ha, I've been studying this as well. And
I'm now a vampire.
yeah, and then becomes a vampire.
Becomes a pterodactyl.
Because you put it on and like it kind of like injects you with stuff and it like
Sorry about that.
makes you a vampire for some
Okay.
reason.
So he puts it on the mask and he gets vampire powers.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then
And
they
then
like
Kills all the cops.
he kills
he
all
kills
the
all the
cops and then tries to
constables.
kill JoJo, but then he needs JoJo's blood for the mask. So he tries to stab JoJo, but then his dad jumps in the way and the JoJo like blood gets on the mask. So like
Why does he need JoJo's?
Why does he need JoJo blood?
I don't know.
He's already a vampire.
Just from the
right?
Joestar bloodline?
Just before he became a vampire.
Oh yeah, I thought he became a vampire and then attacked.
No, he
So he just
tried
put
to
the
attack
mask on
first.
and then tried to get the blood.
Yes,
and then
and
got-
then became got.
So
Yeah.
it needs Joestar blood?
No.
No?
I don't think
It
so,
just
but
needs
I
blood.
think it just needs blood.
Why
He was
couldn't
just trying to
use his
kill
own?
JoJo.
Well, I don't
Or
thi-
all the constables.
well, I don't think he wants to like get hurt or anything.
Because I think he wanted to just kill JoJo and
Yeah,
then it
okay.
got on the mask and he was like, Pog. And
Poggers, dude.
and then yeah, he becomes a vampire, kills all the police. Speedwagon is like monologuing. Oh, but the people that he does kill, like the cops, like he drinks their blood, they become zombies, vampire things. It's interesting.
Is it still the first episode?
And
Yeah.
then Jonathan just decides, hey, you know what? The best way to kill this guy is by setting my whole house on fire.
Yes.
So that's what he does.
He sets his whole house on fire.
Was he
to
in
kill
the
this
house?
person. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he like, I don't know how freaking tall his house is, but they keep falling. I don't know how
What do
or
you mean
why,
keep
but they
falling.
Why are
they're,
they
like
falling?
falling down into it like an abyss.
Who?
Yeah.
JoJo and Dio, where they're fighting.
Wait, so they're fighting and he sets the house on fire while they're fighting inside of it?
Yes.
So
Kind of
Okay.
like
Dude.
Ninja Assassin, where they're fighting in the burning building.
okay. But then
Yeah.
they're falling somewhere?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how they're falling, but
There's
like
a lot of basements.
it doesn't make sense, but it's fine.
Okay.
They're falling, and Dio JoJo like makes Dio fall into like spear, and apparently it's from a statue of the guardian
guardian.
angel of the JoJo family. It's very specific and very
Mhm.
like there's like
Yeah.
a whole narrator too.
Uh-huh,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
it's like
like it's yeah,
Okay.
yes.
So then
basically.
he gets speared.
he does get speared, and then like
So even as a vampire, he can't beat up JoJo?
no, because JoJo's big.
I thought he was
And
big
smart.
too.
He's also big, but they're both big, and because plot.
Or he also
know.
has gentleman powers.
that
Yeah,
worried.
gentleman powers.
That worried.
Speedwagon and JoJo escape, but JoJo's like really hurt, and they think Dio is dead.
So he gets
He's
speared
not.
and then they get away?
Yeah. But
Yes.
plot twist, Dio actually didn't die. He just got burned up. But it's okay. He's a vampire. He's not Deadpool or
Normally
Freddy
that's what
Krueger.
kills vampires.
Yeah,
True.
usually.
Yeah. But it's
Usually
okay.
fire and
And a stake through
to
the
the
heart.
heart kills
Yeah.
vampires. But
Dude, it's Dio.
What
He's
are-
gonna live no matter what.
What are the
Okay.
vampire rules in this universe?
Axel,
Well, how do you
know
kill
them?
the vampire?
I don't know. Well, like
Okay.
so as
Okay,
you
let
saw-
me tell you. Let me hit you with some real life. Okay, let me hit you with
Real
some,
life-
like
real life
vampire
vampire.
lore that is common in. Nope, that I've heard. Let me hit you with what I know. Do crosses affect the vampires?
in this universe, no, I'm sorry.
Do stakes in the heart kill them?
Well, no. Well,
Do beheading kill them?
no, actually.
No.
What about
Does
garlic?
kill them?
No,
Holy water.
none.
How do you kill them?
Why is it a
Um,
vampire then? Why didn't they just make it like their own thing? Why is it even a vampire?
Well,
Because
that's just what they call him.
hot
He's
vampire.
probably just like a thing with fangs. He's probably not even an actual vampire. That's just the word that they use.
Okay.
I don't know.
How do they what kills vampires in this world?
I don't know. Well,
What do you mean you don't know? There's 12
Um,
seasons of this and we don't know what kills
well,
vampires?
Well,
start
he's
planting
in
them,
all of them.
I guess. Wait, he's not in all of them. He's only
all
in.
a good majority.
So he can't
But
be
he's
killed?
in the last thing.
Yeah, he's in the finale. Wait,
Yeah.
no, he's not. Anyway,
Okay.
Okay.
And we're in
Noodle
episode
legs.
1.
Yes.
Anyway.
So anyway, JoJo's very sick, and then Arena comes back, and she's like a nurse, and
Wait,
she's
why
like,
is he
"Whoa,
sick?
Why is JoJo sick?
he's
Well,
not
if he
sick.
got
He's
stabbed.
just hurt and
Yeah.
stabbed
Oh, you
multiple
said sick.
times, and
Okay.
like all
I
this
understand a stab wound.
yeah. And Arena comes to help him. She's like, "Whoa, you look familiar, with your blue hair and everything and stuff."
Are you that
So-
super buff 13-year-old?
he's like,
yes.
yes.
And then they get married,
Have kids.
immediately. They
And then-
I
have,
mean, does she help him with his stab?
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
they do. Yes. They get married. They go on a boat, and
Is it still
Sounds
the
familiar.
same one?
no,
We finished an episode?
but it's
I
okay.
think so.
Jonathan has Hammond now.
Yeah,
Hammond.
Jonathan has been training. I
And
don't
Hammond.
understand that
Yeah,
power.
it's
So
the
actually
power
can
of breath,
explain that.
breath power technique.
Cool.
Sunlight and breath, I think.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So
Oh, sunlight
there's
does
this
affect
dude.
the vampires in this.
yeah, Hammond. Wait. Oh, like it's sun. So like, so basically, thousands of years ago, the Hammond users could like have like sun punches. So that's why cars.
Wait, a sun punch?
That's pretty
Well-
dope. Actually, I really like that part.
sunlight
Okay.
through their punches because the power of breath and sunlight. So that's why
You know.
cars
You know.
and Wamu and all of them try to eradicate them. They're in season 2, by the way. Sorry about that.
Did you say
And-
WAMU?
Yeah, Wamu.
Like Washington Mutual?
Wamu.
Oh, that's somebody else.
yeah, it's a
I
person.
was like, WAMU was out of business.
Oh, dude's like thousands of years old. Anyway, so yeah, they're all like, "Hey, we're gonna kill you," but it looks like you missed some pillar men. You missed some Hammond users.
Hold up.
What?
Like he just starts doing lines and expects that we know what's happening.
I only sometimes know what's happening. But basically they're on a boat and then Dio's below and he's just ahead.
Why is he just
Okay.
ahead?
Yeah, why is he just
Because
ahead?
Well,
fire.
How did he get
and
out? How did he
stuff.
get de-speared?
Well,
I
he
don't-
got like chopped in half, and then he got his
Yeah.
head chopped off
When
by
did he get
Joestar.
chopped
How?
in half?
When?
Well, their epic fight. Oh yeah, we forgot to explain that. So yeah, so they come back at the lair. Dio like kidnaps some kid and like someone's sister. So like, where's my
Wait,
sister?
We left off and he was stabbed and they thought he was dead.
Oh yeah.
So what? He just got up?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Again.
Casually.
So they left and they thought he was dead. So he got up and then what? Kidnapped a kid?
well kidnapped
But when
someone's
did he get
sister.
beheaded?
Yeah, he's getting X is getting there.
Well, he's about to get his head chopped off.
What?
Okay, so yeah. So Joestar knows Hammond now. He's got a
Hold
sword.
on, we're still not figuring out how did he get de-speared?
Yeah, he's
He
getting
didn't
there.
get de-speared. He just survived for some
Well-
reason. I don't know why he survived.
Okay,
you know
so
what?
he just shows up.
we
He's
got a
just
PS3.
there.
Okay, we don't know what
I
happened.
can put you on Netflix right now.
No, it's okay. Like if it's a mystery, just tell me it's a mystery. I got it.
Okay, it's a mystery. Yes, it's a
Okay,
mystery. There
okay.
is no reason. It just
A good
happened.
majority
Question
of
mark.
this is a mystery.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Star Wars. I can't wait to read the comic book about it.
Oh, dude, I gotta read those Afro comics, dude.
Okay.
Dirge. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Anyway,
Continue.
so yeah. Sorry about that. Dude,
Keep
Cartoon
up,
Network was
Zoe.
really good.
Take notes.
I miss you, Cartoon Network. Please come back.
Come on.
Anyway, so yeah. Sorry, Disney. So yes, he's back now. He kidnapped some teenage girl and then her brother. That's me. I'm the brother. So basically, the situation is this: if Dio kidnapped Lizzie and then I went out and like, hey, where's my sister? And my dad hits me and like, hey, why are you back so late? I'm worried about you. And then I just start screaming, where's my sister? Oh, your sister. She's out looking for you. And then, the boy comes back with Jonathan, who just saved him from some zombies, and he's like, oh God, your sister's probably dead if she's out.
Why are we in JoJo?
Why was
Why
I
did
just
that-
put into JoJo?
So here's what happens next. So they go to his fortress. Dio has a fortress now. It's just some weird abandoned castle, and he has like a weird clown outfit. It's weird. So yeah, he heads over there.
That's weird.
I think I can. That's Zoe. That's the weirdest part. His
Yeah.
outfit.
So yeah, Dio actually. So yeah, they basically have like an epic showdown. He splits him in half.
So are we back on the boat now?
No, we're not on the boat.
Okay, we're not even to the boat yet.
So yeah, so he
I was
puts
trying
his
to
sword.
skip through.
Yeah. And it turns out like he's been training to be a knight, so he
Dio?
can channel
No.
Jonathan, so he can channel sunlight into his swords.
Does this
And
have
stuff.
anything to do with the brother and the sister?
No.
Or are they gone now?
Well, the boy came with them, and that's why at the end you're like, oh my god, my
Where's
sister,
this-
you're okay.
Oh.
So the boy
I
came
was-
with them on the boat?
No, what are you talking about?
Forget the boat. Forget the boat. I was just
The
trying to
boat's
get
dead.
past the first season.
Okay, so yeah, they get there. Johnny whips out his big sword, gets sliced in half.
Wait,
Oh,
Johnny gets sliced in half?
I'm sorry, Lizzie. Oh my god, that sounds pretty bad. Oh yeah, Johnny gets a giant sword. I'm sorry, Lizzie. Oh my god, what? Okay, I'm sorry.
What is happening?
Um, it's not what it looks like. I promise.
Okay.
Um,
Excellent.
oh god, I'm sorry.
Oh, bye, Sal.
I think Zoe's dying. Oh my god.
Anyway.
Okay. Okay, so Joestar gets a sword, slices Dio in half, and then cuts off his head, and then
And-
one of his
And
zombies.
this is before any boat.
Yeah, this is way before
Okay.
any boat. So like one of Dio's zombies comes back. He has like super good jumping capabilities. Not sure how that happened. So he's like, "Oh no, Dio, let's get a new body for you, master." Puts him in his bag and just
Wait, who says that
wanders
to
off.
Dio?
Puts his head.
Oh, it's just like a random zombie.
One of his
Okay.
servants.
Yeah, one of
Yes.
servants.
So these are like
Oh.
smart zombies.
I thought it was
Yeah.
weird, but like throughout this whole entire season, they're just like, oh, Jack the Ripper is out killing people.
Oh
And
yeah.
then that's it. That we hear nothing. That's like I don't know
Oh,
why
yeah.
that's put into there, but
Dude,
like
Is
every
it
now and then
basically
the,
like that's what Dio's doing this whole time? He's just like
maybe,
murdering lots
of
but
people?
like the narrator is just like Jack the Ripper is here. Anyway, so continuing on with JoJo, it's
Okay.
very
I think that might
strange.
be the connection.
So
Maybe.
now they get married. So they think Dio's gone. Another time, it was the second time they thought he was gone. So yeah, they were like, "Hey, you know what? Let's get married." And she's pregnant at the time. So yeah, they go on a boat cruise.
Now we're to the boat.
Oh, I'm so happy
Yes!
for you,
Okay.
Dad. Okay, so now
Okay.
we're at the boat.
So they've killed him, quotes, twice.
yeah,
Okay.
and they're like, "Dude, this is the second time.
Mhm.
He's dead for sure."
Mhm.
So yeah,
They cut his head off.
Yeah.
That kills anything.
I know, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, they're on the
Wow.
boat. Everything's going fine until I actually don't know what happens. I think he just goes into the basement and he finds
Yeah, no,
the zombie.
someone goes down into the basement, they become a zombie, they go
Look,
up
let's-
and try to kill everyone.
We're on a boat. Can we
Yes.
call them below decks?
Yes.
The
No,
basement of the boat.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
Uh-oh.
and they go, and then JoJo's like, "Oh no, there's zombies! Oh no, I found Dio. Dio's head is in a jar. Oh no, what the heck?"
Wait, so he goes on the boat and he goes down and then he finds Dio?
How-
Well,
Dio's
his
head
head.
in a jar.
Why
Dio's
is
head
his
is in a jar on the boat
Why is
Yeah.
his
on the
head
same
in
boat that
Because
he's
remember
on
they
for his honeymoon.
decapitated him
Yes.
Yes.
So
Well,
he
yeah,
can
but
live
why
again.
is it in the honeymoon boat?
Well,
because he wants to kill him. Because
Yeah.
he well,
But he-
actually, that's
So
the
the
thing.
servant
JoJo
brought
doesn't
him.
want to kill him,
yeah.
The
or
servant
Dio
brought.
doesn't want to kill him.
Well, he's
Dio
trying to get
to
Joestar's
JoJo?
body. Well,
Yeah.
he's like, you know what?
So Dio is trying
Oh,
to
they
kill
want the buff
JoJo.
body.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
that
they
makes
want the
sense.
buff
Yeah,
body.
I got it.
That's
I
Okay.
got
exactly
it.
what they
Yeah.
want. So Dio just straight up out of nowhere just like shoots lasers at him, and it like
Oh wait,
shoots-
lasers.
Yeah, his eye lasers. So yeah,
Why does he have eye lasers?
I don't know. It's bizarre. It's a very bizarre adventure.
I
So, yeah.
guess.
That's fair.
So yeah, he shoots lasers at him, and like it hits Joestar in the neck, and
It
his
looks very
throat.
bizarre.
And then he can't breathe, so he can't use his Hamon. He can't channel sunlight into his
Oh, they're
punches.
underwater?
Yeah. Wait, no, like
You're below deck.
yeah. So like
So why can't he breathe?
well, his eye
Well, he's getting
lasers.
choked and stuff. Yeah.
No, he was
Well,
not
that
getting.
too. That too. Okay,
No.
Axel. There's
Lizzy.
so many.
Okay, so here's what happens. Dio, just out of nowhere, has eye lasers. I don't know why. So he shoots him out of his eyes, and then it hits Joestar in the hand and in the neck, so he couldn't breathe, in the throat.
Or use his punch, son.
Yeah.
Punch.
So here's what happens. So like he has this weird little like veins that are like vines, and he like grabs on. He's like, "All right, big boy, I'm gonna sever your head." And then
Yeah.
Arena's like, "Oh my god, this can't be happening." But you know what?
A head cannot be attacking my husband on our honeymoon.
They,
She just stands there is the funny
Yeah.
part.
like I was kind of mad, but
What's she gonna do?
I know, right? Like that's what
Have
I
you
thought.
seen
I
how
guess
buff these
so.
people are?
Like what is she gonna?
Yeah,
well,
you're right.
They're trucks fighting.
monster trucks just like going at it. Okay, so here's what happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's more zombies.
Everything's
then-
on fire now.
Yeah, everything's on. The boat
The
is
boat's
on
on
fire.
fire.
Yes.
Is it
And,
because of the eye lasers?
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, it's the eye
Well-
lasers, and they exploded the engine, kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda.
So yeah. So
Well, it's on the
Okay.
verge of explosion.
so it turns out their honeymoon is going to America, and so Dio's like, you know what? I don't just want money. I'm gonna roll the world now because he's going to America. Coming
Yeah,
to
that's what-
America.
that's-
That's a really good movie, by the way. Highly recommend
See?
it.
Can you see I'm coming to America?
That was back when they
Anyway.
used to put the okay.
And then
Weird
Dio has
science.
this like very like intricate, like expensive, weird like coffin that is like completely
yeah.
metal and can survive anything.
Does he have
Even
a
a
body
shipwreck.
yet?
Like a sarcophagus.
Jojo, or he does not have a body yet. No.
He's still just a head.
Yes.
Wait,
So-
But
Jojo
his
or-
head, like veins,
Dio.
are choking.
Hmm.
His cardiovascular system is choking Jojo.
Yes.
So here's what happens. He blows up the engine. Looks like, hey, we're gonna crash. You can't
Oh.
rule the world anymore.
But the
Okay.
weird thing is Jojo is such a kind gentleman that he doesn't kill Dio. He just like when Jojo is dying, he just holds Dio's head
And hugs
and
him. He's
hugs
like,
it.
hey, you're my brother. I love you. We're gonna die together.
Yeah.
So
What
yeah.
happened to
As
the
he's
wife?
being choked.
Well,
The wife finds a child, finds a baby on the floor, and so she.
So they find a baby on the floor of the burning boat.
and
Yes.
he's like, hey, you know what? Here's an escape pod. Go.
Yeah.
Well, an escape boat, I guess. Not really a pod.
Well, no,
Is
no.
he a
She
lifeboat?
takes- She takes the coffin and hides in it with the baby, and then the whole ship explodes. And so she like.
Oh, so her
after-
and the baby only survive,
yes.
and the coffin floats, hopefully, or what?
Yes. It
Oh,
does
I
okay.
thought it was
float.
like,
Okay.
wait, wasn't it like metal?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it floats?
Yeah.
But it turns out, plot twist. So, they're
Again.
hugging. They're hugging. They're both gonna die. It's whatever. So plot twist.
Okay, Dio and Jojo.
Joestar actually lost all of his blood, so he was dead. And he's all like, Joestar, we can work something out. I can heal your wounds. You can spend forever with
Eternity
Arena.
with Arena.
Eternity with Arena. Jojo. Oh, he's dead. Doo, 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 doo. Wah. So it turns out there was actually another deck below the deck, and there was actually another coffin there. I guess it was just Dio's backup coffin. So while it's sinking and stuff, he like, since Joestar's dead, can't really fight back anymore. So he just like uses little
The body.
the vein stuff. He grabs his body, attaches it to him, and then he just walks over in his coffin and lays down. And then he actually spent 100 years under there until
So
until
Dio
some
has
So he does get the body.
so Dio has
yeah
Jojo's
until the
body.
80s.
Well, wait, where's Jojo's head if Dio has his body?
Oh, it's just on the floor somewhere. I don't know. Probably got blown up.
Cut it off.
Probably got blown up.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 So
But Arena and the baby survive. But
But good
Arena is
news.
also pregnant.
got some good news. Since it's been 100 years,
Okay.
it was like 1884, and 100 years later, you know what that is? 1984.
Right.
But instead, it's Japan, so we have no idea what their
I
favorite
thought they were in
movies are.
America.
Well,
Yeah.
in
Axel,
So
England.
what
wait.
happened to that?
Axel,
oh,
hold up.
season 2 happens.
Yes.
Let's get into
Okay.
Oh, did
that.
we make it a season?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Boom. All right, cut it. End of season 1. End scene. So that's what happens. But we had no idea that Dio was still alive.
Right.
Okay.
But he is, because he found another coffin
Yeah.
under the other coffin on the deck below the below decks.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then season 2 starts. So Jonathan has a grandson. Well,
Yes.
Oh wait, we're starting season 2 now.
well, I don't even know if we have time. Do we have time?
Well,
We have-
okay. Isn't the son useless?
Oh, well, like, I guess he was in the
Which
war.
son? The
Okay,
son or the
well,
floor
okay.
baby?
From what I've heard from Axel's timelines over and over and over and over and over, is that Arena has a kid, and that's a girl. That's and then she
Nope, it's
grows
not a
up
girl.
to marry.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, she
Wait,
grows up
yeah,
to
it is.
marry the baby that
Floor baby?
Arena also
The floor baby.
the floor baby who also grows up, and they
Wait, what are you talking about?
Wait, hold up.
I'm confused now.
No. Hold
Doesn't
up.
sound
No.
good.
Okay, I switched it. So the baby was the woman, and then that grows up, and then the child is from the boy is from
Oh wait, okay.
Arena.
I'll explain it. So Arena and Joestar. So like Arena was pregnant. So
Mhm.
okay,
Yes.
erase Lizzie, erase yourself.
I will.
I'm sorry.
Your
So, yeah.
timelines were so confusing.
So Arena has a kid. That kid finds Floor Baby.
Yes.
Okay.
How did they get
So,
separated from Floor Baby? What did she
Well,
do with Floor
they
Baby?
don't. They raise them both.
Speedwagon.
Oh, well, he said he found Floor Baby.
Italy
so-
happened.
Are you saying that floor baby was not found on the boat?
Wait, why?
Yeah,
It was
Floor
found-
Baby was on the boat.
Wait, why are we on Italy? Why?
Oh, wait, no. Okay. Because
Well, von
on the
Stroheim's
boat,
there, you know?
Irina is pregnant with the Joestar child. So how
Yes.
can that child find a floor baby when it
Yeah.
is still
No, we
a-
meant like they met.
They
so
met when they
But
grew
how
up.
okay,
did-
hold on. Presumably, when they got to America, she gave floor baby to the proper authorities.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh
No?
no.
What'd she do with
Axel,
Floor
hurry
Baby?
up.
Okay.
We actually didn't explain this, but Baron Zeppeli was the person who trained
Who's that?
Baron Zeppeli trained
Axel, that's not
JoJo.
important right now.
um
That's not important.
Baron Zeppeli trained Joestar and Hammond, and that's how he beat Dio. And
Who is that? What?
that's the Hammond dude, okay? That's the dude who trained Zeppeli. I mean, what the
Obviously.
wait, what's going on?
Axel.
Wait, what is going on?
You tell me, dude.
Okay, so
Axel,
Baron
hold up.
Zeppeli trains Johnny. You know, that's how he fought Dio. Okay, so what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So Arena's baby, I forget his name, but he's completely useless.
oh yeah, well, like,
He-
I guess he
he-
was in the war, but
Okay,
you know.
Axel, he grows up, and then
Her,
the
her actual
floor-
baby.
Yes, her actual baby.
But then
not-
the floor baby from the boat
Floor
grows
baby.
up and is woman, and then they marry each other.
But did they grow up together, or like
Lizzie.
did she give the Floor Baby? That's all I want to know.
Lizzie.
Yes, Axel.
Nice.
No. Anyway, we're moving on from that. Okay. So anyway.
I'm sorry.
to the
I just had to.
What?
Okay, so
is-
What happened to Floor Baby?
What happened to Floor Baby?
we do not know, but I'm assuming that she just raised them.
So
Which
floor
is-
baby is weird stepbrother?
No,
And then they got
not
married?
stepbrother.
Well,
Not no.
But they're raised together like siblings, and then they get married.
Kind of, yeah.
That's
Well,
not good.
well,
No.
It's
well,
not,
it's bizarre.
trust me.
It's a bizarre adventure, but
It's very
then
bizarre.
and then their baby is Joseph.
Yes. Okay. So
Johnny's
they,
grandson.
They have a baby, right? And their baby is Joseph Joestar, and he is like this hip,
Racist.
like gangster, like whatever person. But he's also nice. But he's also not. He's kind of just a himbo. But like,
And they're in America still.
oh yeah, he's like very racist and
yes,
stuff.
he's in
Well, in
America.
season 3, he's racist.
And so then, what's his face? Speedwagon is presumed to be dead.
No, he's
Like
not.
he thinks
It's 100
that
years later. Why isn't he dead?
because he's
It's
not
been 100
dead.
years. Who said it was 100 years
You
later?
did.
No, that's in season 3. With Jotaro and all them.
Where are we?
We're in season 2. Probably.
You still said it was 100 years later because you were like, it's the 80s.
No, it's not the 80s.
Yeah, you were like 1984 because 100 years from 1884.
That's in
what's
season
that
3. We're
equal?
on season
Okay,
2 right now. Real timeline.
Speedwagon is still alive. It doesn't matter how old
So
he
we're
is.
not
he's
in
just still
1984.
No, we're not in 19.
We're not.
We're in the 40s. We're in 1920 or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
The
because
40s
this is
or
World War I.
1920? Those are very different.
Because Joseph. Yes, Joseph's dad, the useless Joestar, died during World War I.
Okay. That
So,
was like
That was like 19, what,
1914 to
18?
1918.
Yeah. So then later, they have a kid again, Joseph. They're in America, and his dad is dead because his dad was killed by a zombie, one of Dio's henchmen kind of people. And then, but the mom is missing and gone. And so,
Ooh.
so Arena
Is the mom is
grandma,
Floor Baby, right?
yes.
Okay.
And so
Yes.
Arena
Floor
is
Baby's gone.
raising Joseph Joestar. And Joseph Joestar is told that Speedwagon is, I don't remember if he was either kidnapped or dead, because
Kidnapped.
Speedwagon goes to study the mask, the stone mask, and vampires.
So we're no longer presuming Speedwagon is dead.
And then
No.
Nazis get him.
Feel that he
Yes,
has been on his
Nazis
travels.
get Joseph. No,
There's Nazis in
get
this?
Speedwagon.
Dude, you know what's
Yes,
Okay,
weird?
so this is the
It's in
40s.
there. Now it's
Lizzie.
getting to the 40s. Yes.
Lizzie,
Yes.
why is Stroheim such a fun character? Why is he
Anyway.
a fun character?
Anyway,
He's a Nazi. He can't
so
be
he's a
fun.
Nazi, but he one of their close friends gets obsessed with the stone mask, wears the stone mask, becomes a vampire, kidnaps Speedwagon, and then goes back to America
To kill Joseph.
to kill Joseph Joestar.
So are there multiple stone masks, or did Dio lose the stone mask
They
somewhere along the
found,
way?
yes, there's multiple. They found an entire underground thing of just a tree of stone masks. Also a very big
Giving
statue, but it looks like a person is growing in the tree. So they think it's like an ultimate vampire thingy. Yeah.
Okay.
So then,
Wamu.
yeah, that. And then what happens? Joseph tries to kill that vampire because he wants Speedwagon back.
Oh yeah, and out of
But
nowhere, he just
then
grabs a Tommy gun and just like,
Joseph needs to train to have Hamon, so that way he could kill vampires or just like defeat them in general.
and you know where he goes?
With sun
With
punches
sun punches, yes.
Okay.
And you know where he goes to train?
to Speedwagon.
No,
No.
Floor Baby, his mother, but he
Yes,
had no idea.
he does not
Why
know
does-
that it's his mom.
But
So wait,
which
are the
is
sun punches?
what
Do sun
happened to him?
punches kill vampires? Is that the thing that kills vampires?
yes.
Okay, well, why did you say that earlier?
You literally
Well,
asked.
Well, how was I supposed? Well, I do know.
Okay, wait.
Suns
So
kill vampires.
Floor Baby didn't know who her mom was. Wait,
Wait,
No.
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 Joseph didn't know who
Joseph
that
didn't know Floor Baby was his mom.
Yes.
So they didn't. He grew up with his dad, or what?
He
With the-
didn't. He grew up with Arena,
Irina.
the grandma,
but she's all old now.
Why didn't he grow up with his mom?
What happened to
because
the
mom
parents?
left to train. Let's later explain that mom left to train in Hamon, so that way she could also kill vampires because vampire zombies killed her husband,
What? Vampires. Okay.
which was the
okay.
useless Joestar.
That completes the story.
The war person. Okay.
Yes, the one that went to war.
All cracks have been filled.
Okay, good.
Well, not all.
And then they're training, and then there's also this Italian. Is
Zeppeli.
he Italian?
Yeah, it's Caesar.
name
So
is
Baron
Caesar,
Zeppeli, the person who trained Jonathan, has a grandson, and that's Caesar. And they also hate each other, but it's not Dio and Johnny. It's just Joseph and Caesar. Well, they kind of become friends in the end, but then
They're like rivals.
The heart
Not
rivals.
really
Well,
rivals. They're just kind of like trying to be better than each other. You know how?
They're
Yeah.
not
know
rivals
how
like
people
Dio
are.
and Joseph.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Jonathan
no, they're
is
not
the
that
first
bad.
one. No,
They are rivals like
like to become the
you
better Hamon
beat me
user.
in the
Yeah,
class thing.
yeah.
But
I'll
guess
get
what?
you next time.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun,
Mario
dun.
Kart.
The Pillarmen woke up and they're all buff and they have underwear on.
Just the underwear?
Usually, yes, and
yeah.
and jewelry. They have a bunch of jewelry.
Oh yeah, they do have much jewelry.
They're
You
kind
can
of
take off a
Boom.
thing like that.
Yeah.
yeah. So the Pillarmen are kind of like vampires, I think, right? I
But they're
don't.
like-
This is
they're
as
even
far as
buffer
I
than
go. I
Dio.
think this is as far as I go, and then I jump all the way back to the last season, and that's all I know.
Okay. So here's what happened.
What
Hold on.
season are we on now?
We're on season 2 right now.
Two.
Oh,
I don't know all the way till the last one, so
I do. So here's what happens. Speedwagon comes back, is like, hey guys, we got trouble. Pillarmen just woke up and they're all buff and better than me. We gotta do something about them. And they start, like massacres and stuff because humans are kind of useless because we don't. Because I don't think everyone has sunlight punches.
Yeah, because
you
the
know.
Pillarmen want to rule the world.
Y'all should probably check your phone.
Oh. I guess. Okay.
Okay, so these are the underwear people.
Yes, the very buff people.
Okay.
There's more where that came from.
And they're
Oh.
trying to destroy humanity. So
Wait,
that
does that one guy carry his knives inside of himself in the
Oh
front?
yeah, he does.
Yes,
Oh,
Yeah, he does.
why?
I don't know.
because they're kind of like invincible, except for like sun punches.
Yeah,
Okay.
but only a little bit.
But
Okay, so-
basically, Joseph tries to fight them and he loses. So he's like, I gotta learn more Hamon. But he like tricks. He's very good. Okay, actually, there's one catchphrase that he uses all the time. That he's like,
I know what you're gonna say, fool.
yeah, he's like, I know what you're gonna say next. You're gonna say, and then he says the entire line, and then the character's always like, "Whoa, how did you know that I was gonna say this, 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 this?"
I don't know if that's a trick.
No, but he tricks them by saying like, "Oh, well, you're just beating up a weak guy. Like I haven't even trained to my fullest yet. So like, haha, you guys are weak." And then the Pillarmen are like, "Oh, wait, we should like let you train a lot so that way we could actually have a good fight then."
So
But
So they train him so that they
yeah,
can
but
beat
like
him.
it's so good.
he
that,
trains
like
with other
they
people,
believe in
but
fair
yes.
fights. They're Pillarmen. They're
Yeah.
like centuries old, and like so like
Yes.
they put a ring around his heart, and it's gonna kill him in 50 days, so he can't run from them. He's like, hey, train up and let's have a rematch. Whoever lives, gets to live.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Wait, you said they're century
Whoever-
because they're like vampire people?
yeah, they're like
Okay.
hundreds of years
Okay.
old. No, probably millions, honestly. Like,
But are they vampire people because of the stone mask?
oh no, they were like born vampire. These are
Yeah.
legit people.
Or
What does
legit.
that mean?
If anything, I think they created the mask.
Yeah, they did create the mask.
Yes.
Okay, so unspecified immortals.
Yes, basically.
Okay.
So here's what happens. Joseph finds his mom. Well, he didn't know it was his mom. He finds Floor Baby, but Floor Baby's all grown up now, and she's very pretty. And
Nope.
Oh no.
Nope. We're not getting into that. But anyway.
Oh no.
Nope. Anyway. So then that happens.
no.
keeping Tom.
They he finds out later, and it's fine.
Well,
I guess.
yeah, I would assume it was still pretty awkward,
Anyway, yeah.
What is this?
Huh?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So he goes and he trains up, and then he goes back to the Pillarmen, defeats the Pillarmen, and that's that. That's all. That's
Does
season
he
2.
get anything other than training?
Well, he kills them and saves the galaxy.
And saves Speedwagon.
Yeah.
Oh, he kills them.
Yes.
I thought you just said he beats him.
Remember, he just said he's
I, thought,
like
I didn't know if
he's
he had
like,
gentleman
whoever
powers or not.
wins gets life, gets to live.
Oh,
remember?
yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, exactly. Then, yeah, I don't know the rest of the seasons. I feel like
Are we done season 2 now?
yes.
Yeah, we're done.
I think we're
season 2.
done.
Yeah, I think we're done for like the rest of the podcast. Episode
I
2
feel like
coming
we
out.
should
not
talk
sponsored.
about Dio's death, but like that's just
No,
me.
give me a crash course.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's the last season, and honestly, I think
It is not the
prefer
last season.
Okay, well I don't know. I just know Jotaro is the only best boy, but he's
Well-
also a jerk.
Well,
So.
dude, at least he's not racist as Joseph was.
Yeah,
Well, to
or
be fair,
like
Kind of
he
a
did-
low bar.
cheats on his wife. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
he does.
low. But anyway, so basically Joseph grows up and he marries some girl, and they have a kid. His name is Jotaro. And
Wait, no. So they have a kid. Her name is Holly Joestar, and she
yes, you're right. You are right.
and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Japan, and she meets her husband there, and they have a kid.
yes.
I don't know where her husband is. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
he's
no,
just,
like-
he's just never there.
I'm not
Holly
worried about
just
it
wait.
anymore. Okay,
who's
so their
Holly
kid is
Okay.
Jotaro.
So Joseph the one that just
His
defeated
grandson.
Pillarman,
Yeah.
grows
Okay.
up, marries a kid, marries a kid, does not marry a kid, marries
Well,
a
he does.
person.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah.
marries someone, has a kid named Holly, and she's a Joestar.
Mhm.
She has a husband, has Jotaro,
But plot twist, so Joseph,
was
He-
cheating on his wife.
yeah, the only reason he went to Japan was to, stop Dio, and because the age of consent is like 13 over there. And that's why Josuke's mom is like super young. She's like in her 20s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Season 5. Very awkward. He's like,
Oh, okay, we're on season 5.
yeah,
now.
Josuke's like, don't you have a wife? Aren't you married? How is she
Okay, get to
still
the part where
married
the
you?"
guy dies.
Okay, so basically that happens. So he has Jotaro, and Jotaro is kind of like a jerk, but like sometimes he's caring, and it's like sometimes he's nice. And basically Holly, because she's a Joestar, she has like some Joestar powers, and then they also have new powers called
Stands.
stands. And basically it's like it's like having a second part of you, but it's like some cool looking thing that like can fight. It's kind of like having a Pokemon, but just one, and it looks more humanoid than most.
Like an elemental or something.
Kind of, yeah. And so basically some people are starting to have them, just random people, but also Holly is too weak to have one because she's like not super buff. So like
all the Joestars are.
yeah. So she like has the stand, but it's like slowly killing her. So they need to find a cure or something, or somehow it links to killing Dio.
Yeah, I'm
Not
not sure what that
sure
was.
I was
how.
gonna say,
Pretty
like,
dumb.
can you just not use the stand?
Yeah, that was pretty
Can
dumb.
you just stop training and stand?
But it's okay.
I
It's all
will
for
do.
the plot. It's not like nobody actually cares about saving Holly. They just wanted to kill Dio.
Yeah, they just wanted to kill Dio. But
Yeah.
basically,
How does it link to Dio though?
it doesn't. That's
It
the
doesn't.
Oh,
We have no
problem.
okay.
idea why. They just said that for
So
no reason.
Jotaro's like, oh, I guess we should kill Dio then, and then I should call my
Yeah, I'm
grandpa.
not sure why
And then the
that was the
grandpa
first.
is Joseph, and he's old.
Why
But not
do
like
they
old,
want to kill Dio?
because he's alive and trying to take
Okay.
over the world again.
So are we in 1984 now? Are we in the 80s?
We're in honestly
Oh yeah, but
more
now
modern
he has
times.
green lipstick.
Yes,
Now Dio has makeup.
But are we in the current times?
kind of.
Yes, we're in.
What
the
happened to the
Yeah.
80s?
What happened to the 80s?
We're in the
Did we
80s.
skip over the 80s?
No, we're
That's
we're
all the
on the
se-
80s.
Oh, we're
right
in the
now.
80s.
We are in the 80s,
We're in
boy.
the 80s. Okay, now we're finally
Yeah.
at the 80s.
And Dio's
Yeah.
alive. Does he like come out of the coffin? Right, and he is
Well,
the
Yes.
first.
Oh, and he
so
has
the
the
here's what
first
first
one's
happened.
body.
He has Joestar's body. Yeah,
Got a purple
Jonathan.
star.
And it has like a tattoo on it that's like Joestar's tattoo. That when you're a Joestar, I guess you get a tattoo. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. It was kind of dumb.
It
if you
kind of
ask
looks cool, but also like, okay.
me. Yeah.
So that's honestly the majority of the show. But basically they pick up some friends along the way. I don't know their names except Kakuyoin, I think is
Abdul,
Abdul.
Polnareff, Iggy,
Yes.
and that one.
Iggy
girl.
is the
Okay,
dog.
so they take a crew.
Iggy is a dog, and if you've learned anything from so far from JoJo shows, he dies.
Dude, Kakuin loves cherries.
Yes. But they all have stands, and they go with Joseph and also Jotaro.
Who is this guy that you just sent, Axel? Wearing like the gold.
Oh,
Who is
that's
that?
That's
Dio.
Dio.
Why
but,
does he look like that?
but like he has 80s
It was
hip
the
now.
80s.
He has 80s hip now, you know? You know what
Got
I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
There we go.
Got it memorized.
It's like heart knee pads.
I
and
know.
belt buckle. Oh, and like headband, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here,
Continue,
take some
continue.
Kakuin. Okay.
Yes. So then what happens? They go and travel around trying to like find Dio and find like hints and stuff, and they kill people on the way, and they try to get killed. There's a baby that has a stand and is evil and tries to kill them.
He's an evil baby.
Yeah. And like who finds out? Kakuyoin?
Oh wait, so
Okay.
So basically, here's what happens. So someone, so basically, some scuba divers are like, "Hey, there's a sunken ship. Let's go find it." Oh my God, there's a coffin in here. What, dude? We could help someone find their missing grandfather. Isn't that so awesome? Let's help some people. But guess what? Dio awoke and they all died.
Oh, okay, so like that's how like
That's-
Dio.
Yeah,
went.
Okay.
Okay,
they're all like,
cool.
crime
Important part of
scene.
the puzzle.
Appreciate
Okay,
it.
now part to the death.
yes.
Okay,
So
so
about half a year later,
the Joestar and their crew
yeah, the crew, dude, I
are
love
hunting
them.
down Dio,
Dude, Stardust Crusaders is good.
and then
Yeah, that's what they're called.
they find him.
They find him in Egypt.
Egypt.
And they
Wo-
go.
worldwide.
And honestly, I don't really remember the part. All I remember is trucks were thrown.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And apparently Dio, his stand, he has a stand because technically it's like Joestar's stand because he has Joestar's body.
But Joestar didn't have a stand.
Yeah.
I don't know, Dad.
Okay. What happened to the hamon?
Well,
I thought we were all ham sandwich up in here.
there's
yeah,
no
guess
more
what?
ham sandwich. It's just
Okay.
stands
Just stand
now.
now.
Hey, you know what?
No
I
more
know
ham
what we're not
sandwich, only
gonna
hot dog
use.
stand.
It's the technique
Stop touching it.
passed down from generations to generations. Nah, stands are better. Just
Yeah.
because.
Okay.
Just because.
Basically.
Okay, so did they kill him or what?
Yeah, they kill him.
Oh.
Yeah, they
this time-
Okay, story over.
This time it's legit.
Dio's stand is able to like stop time. And so like when Jotaro's trying to kill him, he like stops time every once in a while, but he's like mocking him and has a whole monologue. But then
Oh, he like
Jotaro-
stops time just so he can talk and like
Yeah.
make fun of him.
Yeah.
Just
And
so,
so
he can be like,
Jotaro-
ha, look at you, pathetic Joestar.
Yes.
With his like weird
And
voice.
then Jotaro, like when he was frozen, he like moved a little and that freaked Dio out because he was gonna kill him. And he was like, "Oh, why are you moving?" I don't know why he didn't just still stabbed him then.
Why
but,
was he
whatever.
moving?
Because he's strong, and also found out that like his stand is basically almost the same thing as his stand,
So he can like resist the time stoppage and
kind
move.
of.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
and
it turns
so-
out Jotaro can actually stop time too.
yes.
And then
And then he stops time.
We
You
were
know.
waiting for you guys to be like,
does he stop Dio? When he stops
Aura.
time, does Dio stop?
Yeah.
yes. And so then trucks were thrown, but also their stands. The number one thing was their stands could punch really, really fast. So their
Yeah.
stands were just kind of just punching each other really, really fast.
But guess
and-
what?
Yeah. Yes.
What?
So just like a few auras later, turns out Jotaro kills
That's
Dio.
what they say.
I think he means ora, 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 ora.
Yes. Yes. That was very good. What were
So,
you gonna
yeah,
say, Axel?
Dio dies, and then they like grab his corpse, throw him out in the
How do they
desert.
kill him?
Just
Throws a
punching him.
truck at him.
And is he really dead? Because like
Yeah,
he
yes,
survived
Not a
a lot
vampire
before.
not a vampire
Yes,
hunting
he's very
technique I'm
dead.
familiar with.
Yes,
Well,
he's very
okay,
dead.
so
He does not come
basically-
back.
Jotaro, when you kill a stand, you kill the person technically. So Jotaro's stand was so powerful, like it cracked Dio's stand, and he died.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then got a truck thrown at him a few times.
So his stand killed the other guy's stand, and then they, while in his weakened human body or
I
vampire
think the
body,
truck.
then they threw a truck at that.
I
Yeah.
think so,
And he's
yeah.
really dead
and-
because he got beheaded and still survived earlier. So like I'm
Oh, yeah.
skeptical.
All they did was just like beat him to death. Yeah, that's basically
So
what
then after the
Yeah.
truck, they just like beat on his body until he's dead.
yeah, but you know
Oh,
what sucks?
Is that what this gif is? Them beating him to death?
Wait, hold on.
Uh,
No, I'll get to that.
That's the truck being thrown at Jotaro. They were throwing trucks at each other.
Wait,
and then-
Dio
No,
Yeah.
not the.
dead.
That's not
Oh.
a truck.
Oh, the
yeah.
death.
Yeah,
That's him being
Getting
beat to death.
yeah.
Okay.
That's-
Fascinating.
But guess what? Instead of
Um,
Jotaro using his actual body, he uses his freaking stand. Hold on.
yeah.
Here it is. And then he just explodes for some reason. Thought that was
Dio
pretty
Who-
cool.
explodes?
Dio
Who
does.
explodes? Dio.
Send you the gift right now.
Um, But also before this, a few of the friends died. The dog died.
He sure does explode. That is a
no.
person exploding.
Why is that
But
guy
then-
on fire?
Well,
Also-
he's not really on fire. It's
But
just
is that like he's all powerful?
I guess. I
Or
don't
what?
know.
Like it's not like he's on fire. It's like he's so powerful. He's like burning with energy, right?
well,
Also,
maybe, I don't know.
Joseph
Suffering? What's
like
happening?
dies. Joseph gets like his blood drained. But
But he comes
How?
back to life. Oh,
But he
because
comes-
you know.
because there's an ambulance, and then he's in
The
the
ambulance?
You guys better watch out when ambulances come. You might get your blood drained.
no Dio
Drains
drained
him.
his blood to get more powerful, which is why he looks like younger for some reason. But
Yeah.
anyway, so then
And
there's
then-
an ambulance, and
they
Jo-
transfer.
Joseph's body
It's like all
and
you know,
Dio's
black and
body is
stuff.
transferring blood over, so that way he can live.
So they're
again.
taking Dio's blood
Yeah.
Mhm.
and
Dio's
transferring
blood,
it
who
to.
took it from Joseph.
But,
Yeah.
so
Well, it's like Joe's
does
blood, you know?
Dio being a vampire, does that like affect
Nope.
anything with no?
But
Okay.
it was a really good prank.
Hold up,
that
hold
It
up,
was a
hold
really, really good prank, because then like
No,
Joseph
wait,
wakes up.
before you say anything else.
Yes.
The ambulance guys got there and they took the guy that needed blood and the dead body and transferred the dead body's blood into the guy that needed blood.
Yes.
Yep.
That was their solution.
And then after that, he's all like, "Hey, it's me, Dio. I'm back to life." And he's like, "No. Oh yeah, if you're really
Jotaro was
Joseph.
gonna kill him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you're really Joseph, what's your favorite movie? Star Wars, 1978." It's like,
It didn't
77.
come out in
it's like,
1970.
who's the director? George Lucas.
Is this
who do
real
you-
dialogue or are you making
No,
this
No, I
he
made this
said
up.
something else.
up?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was-
okay.
But I forgot what he said. And he's like, "Who do you hate the most?" J.J. Abrams, sir. Ugh. It really is an old man.
What?
Yeah, basically they
It's
just
really him.
confirmed that Jotaro or Joseph is
Joseph
not
is-
Dio.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So he's
that's-
not Dio.
But he has
Yeah,
blood.
so he's not
Yes.
Dio. He doesn't have vampire blood or anything. He's fine.
Right, but he does have vampire blood.
He
though,
does,
right?
but like it doesn't make him a vampire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's like his grandfather's blood, you know.
Mhm.
It's Joestar
Yeah,
blood,
it's still
Mhm.
Joestar blood.
so he's
technically.
safe.
Right. It's just been filtered through a vampire.
Yeah.
So in that time, Joseph you know, this random girl got pregnant in Japan that he met over there.
yeah.
Yeah, Josuke's here now. Well, he's not really here. He comes in like a few years, but
There's
we
more
didn't know that.
JoJos.
So they're all their names are like Joe, so they can be JoJo's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
like-
Holly, apparently.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, she's not a Joe.
That's why she didn't get a season.
Well, like wait, I just realized Giorno kind of sounds like Joe, like Giorno.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Gorno or Giorno?
You tell
Giorno.
me. I didn't watch it.
Why would I know?
I don't know. It's Italian. Giorno.
Dio son.
Like Giorno pizza.
Yeah, Giorno.
Giorno. DiGiorno.
So he got exploded,
Yeah,
and then they used some of his blood, and everything's fine.
but guess what? Here's how they actually killed him. They grabbed his body and threw him in the desert, and then he just melted.
Yeah.
He melted in the desert.
Like
Yeah.
they grabbed his exploded body.
Yeah, his
Mm-hmm.
dead exploded body.
I think he was already dead. I don't think they had to melt him in the desert.
But you know,
but-
Okay. But
just,
they melted the remains.
just to be safe.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
That's good.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Dio's really dead.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yes.
for that
And then-
dissertation.
A few years later.
Oh, but
Here
then
comes
Dio had a
Josuke.
kid.
But don't worry, dude. His kid is a Joestar. Well, like Dio
Technically,
Dio
yeah.
had 4
Wait.
kids from 4 different women. Yeah. And like, yeah. And Giorno is the only one that we know about, unless you read Wikipedia and do some research. So yeah, Giorno is actually a good guy. He's the JoJo in
So
season.
Giorno is Dio's
He-
kid.
So he's
Yeah.
a Dio and a JoJo.
Yeah, but like it's like if Giorno and no, it's like
How's he a
it-
JoJo?
well, it's Joestar blood, you know.
How?
So it's like
How
Well,
is it
because
Joestar
it-
blood?
Well, it's
because
like-
it's
it's like
Jojo
Jonathan's and
Star's
Dio's kid.
body. Because he took the body after he got beheaded.
But Dio
So it's like
Okay.
Jonathan
had, so
and Dio's kid. They had kids. Yeah.
Okay.
And guess what? He's like Italian and British. And
It's
part
Italian
English.
and British.
Yes, and part English because
Well,
genre.
British and okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And then Josuke grows up, and then he's like, "Hey, dude," and his mom's like, "Hey, dude, your father's actually in Japan. You could actually meet him for once." And then, dude, Joseph's Susie Q is very mad because he's like, "Oh my god, he had an affair."
His what?
Susie Q, that's his wife from
Oh.
season 2.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's very mad. I don't know why she didn't divorce him, but yeah, they're still married. Not sure why they didn't get divorced.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then season 4 happened. I mean, part 4 happens, not seasons, because they don't split it up into seasons. It's just parts. But it is seasons because Netflix.
All I know
Community
from here on
guidelines.
out is this guy has steak hair, and he doesn't like when people call
Talk
out
bad
his
about
steak
his
hair,
hair.
and he kills them.
Yeah, but like he's so
It's
kind.
just
He's
hair
like,
that looks like steak. I'll look it up.
Why does it look
no,
like
I'll look it up, Lizzie.
steak?
Just okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but ta-da.
Ta-da! Dio's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I'm not sure what's gonna happen from here on out. Are we gonna do a part 2 where we explain all the parts, or was
I
it just Dio's death?
we could do a part 2.
I don't know the rest of it though.
This is enough for now.
I know the rest of it though. Well, to be fair, it's gonna be hard to understand if I explain it. That's why we brought my sister here.
There's always next.
Well, this is Lizzie's podcast too. It's not.
No, we did that. This is the reason I'm here.
Yeah.
Why is his hair is steak?
Why does it look like that?
How do you do that?
I don't know.
It's
How do you
just-
grill your hair?
for the listeners, it's just blue hair that kind of like sticks out
It's like
of
a
front.
pompadour,
Yeah.
but it like looks like it has grill marks on the top.
Yeah. Why does he have like a peace sign and like a heart like buckle thing? Not buckle, button thing.
Because
Oh yeah, and here's Joseph when he's all old in
Style.
Stardust Crusaders. Look
the
at him.
only person I like is Jotaro and how he looks cute when he grows
Oh
up.
yeah.
That's it.
So
That's all.
so like
He
old
also
Joseph
wears all white and that gives
isn't
me
in
anxiety.
Stardust Crusaders when they're trying to beat Dio, but here is after he meets Josuke and is like, "Hey, I had no idea I had a kid." Yeah, that's the old. This is old Joseph. Look at that dude. Part 4 Joseph. Look how old he is.
And he has a little baby.
Oh,
Who hopefully will not be on the floor.
well,
Look at
it's
it.
like
It's-
an invisible baby. So
It's not
clearly
invisible. I can
visible. I
see
can
it.
totally
well,
see it.
no, like see how he's wearing gloves and stuff. How he had to put on gloves. Yeah, and like he doesn't really have a face. He just has sunglasses on. And he
The
had to, like,
baby?
wear-
What does
he-
that mean?
He had to wear like a burglar mask.
Oh,
Since he's
wait. So the
invisible.
baby's like, but I can see the baby's face. So
Well,
like
he's wearing a mask, so you can see him.
his face is a mask.
Yeah.
Wait,
But-
the baby is wearing a mask because the baby's invisible?
Yes.
So it's a baby wearing a baby mask
Yes.
with sunglasses.
Yes.
Why is
And a
the
hat.
why is the baby invisible?
So
We don't know that yet. Well,
so the baby is like the invisible man who wraps his face up with toilet paper so you can see it with sunglasses.
yes.
But why is it invisible in the first place?
I don't know. I'm still watching that season.
Oh,
Gonna have to
okay.
get to
Well,
it.
then we have time.
Yeah.
Just get it straight by next April.
Oh, okay.
I think this was a wonderful episode.
This was fun.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I think Zoe, now you know what not to do, or if you liked it so much, you know what to do when you direct.
No, I'm not doing this.
You can direct the live action JoJo.
No, I think I
No.
would rather kill myself.
That's really harsh. Dang, okay.
Okay. That was a lot to take in. And how many seasons was that?
About like
We only did like
4.
3.
4.
Roughly.
Only 4, dude. There's like 12 seasons, I think.
Right.
So we're
No, I
a
think there's
third of the
more.
way through.
Mhm.
Well, we're not even a third.
I thought you said there's 12.
Mathematically, we are.
It was only 3 seasons. That's not a third. That's a 4th.
So
No,
we're
you said 4.
you said 4.
Oh yeah, we're on season 4, but we're at the beginning of 5. Wait, no, we're not. Wait, yes, we. No,
Anyway.
no, it's season 4, part 3. Season 5, part 5. That's
I'm
Josuke.
lost.
Little beefy hair.
What are you talking about?
It's. You know what? I'm just gonna send you the timeline. It's
I
very
think
hard to
this is a
understand.
wonderful episode.
Like it's split up into parts, but since Netflix like the guidelines, it's now split up into seasons. So it's a lot
So
harder to understand.
The parts aren't the seasons.
No, they're not. They are not the seasons.
Okay.
Okay, here's a picture that illustrates it perfectly.
Oh god.
The baby wears gloves and a mask so you can see it.
But it's just like a whole baby mask. Like the baby's gonna suffocate. Like babies can't
fine.
wear masks.
How is this a timeline? This is just a picture of people.
Okay, so you see the first one, you see Jonathan. Second one, Joseph. Third one, Jotaro.
Jotaro.
Fourth one, Josuke. Fifth one, Giorno Dio-san. Sixth one is Jolene's Jotaro's daughter. I don't know who the last 2 people are.
So there are
One of them looks like a sailor.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sailor
Right.
Boy.
So
There
there's
are,
like
like-
8 parts.
there's 8 parts, but it's
Like
you said
12
12 seasons. So
Yeah. Part 1 is season 1. Part 2 is season 2. Part 3 is season 3 and 4. Part 5 is just season 5. Wait, no, I think it's like season.
wait,
Okay.
what's
I
part
think part
4?
5 is 2 seasons. Part 5 is what? No, part 4. Part 4 is 4 seasons. Part 5 is like only 2,
Part 4 is 4 seasons.
and the rest is like just manga, where it continues. But we did see a trailer for part 6, so I'm really excited about that. Jolene, some
Okay.
I think that.
Femininity.
Oh, hi, Echo.
oh my god, some
Beautiful
femininity.
Echo. Oh, wow. I think that's
The
that.
end of
Yeah.
this podcast.
That was a lot.
Why?
that was
Why
a
is
lot of
Echo
taken.
revving?
It's because I'm here.
Oh. I think that was amazing.
It was
That was a pretty solid podcast.
it was a bizarre adventure.
Yeah.
That's what
It was.
a
Are
bizarre
there
adventure.
JoJo podcasts?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
What
We'll
are they
look
called?
it up.
I don't know. Just I don't know.
Google JoJo's Bizarre
said there.
Adventure.
Well, there are, but I don't know what they're called.
How do you know?
How do you
Well,
know?
how wouldn't you know?
There's someone called JoJo's Bizarre Podcast and one called No Dignity, a JoJo's podcast. Those are just the 2 that show up.
There's
Um,
2.
Oh my god. I
Oh, there's
found
one called Joestar All Stars.
I found one, and it's called Nice.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh god.
I don't
Okay.
You
Alright.
guys don't want.
Yeah.
we can't know about nice.
No.
Okay.
My sister refuses.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Ow!
Echo.
You just bit me. For shaking. For shaking.
Well,
This made my day.
This made mine too.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. Let's go have some lunch.
lunch, isn't it like
Dinner time, dude.
almost 6?
Dude, I woke up at like 12.
Oh, you didn't.
Well, at 2 actually, because I got off at school at 2.
Lucky I
Sometimes
got up
school
at
works.
5:30 a.m.
You think that's early? I got up at 8:30.
You're right.
Okay.
Because like when you wake up at 5:30, when you wake up that early, you choose to do it. Like you're getting benefit out of it. You know, you're playing video games. You're pulling
Why
an
would I
all-nighter
choose to wake up
or
at
something.
5:30 a.m., Axel?
To play video games.
No,
To watch anime.
not. I wish it was to play video games. I go to class.
Huh.
Thanks.
Wait, you guys never played Minecraft?
Yeah, we played Minecraft.
No, Axel, I have no idea what Minecraft is.
Huh. Do you
Excellent.
not get that reference?
Yeah, no, we get it.
Everybody gets it. They don't make it funny.
It's a villager.
We
Yes.
all
We
know
know.
what it is. I didn't even play Minecraft.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I think we're done. I think that was a podcast of some sort.
Thank you, Axel.
You're welcome.
So I guess we'll wrap up. We can do the plugs now. That's
Good.
that's a thing we can do. So you can find Star Wars Geek Girl. You obviously know where to listen to the podcast if you got this far. There's a Star Wars Geek Girl Facebook page. And then on Twitter and Instagram, we're at SW Geek Girl. And then you can go to StarWarsGeekGirl.com. I do book reviews. I write like a random blog article every Friday, and I do a quiz every Wednesday. I alternate between like personality and like scored. I just wrote this week's a scored quiz. I don't think it's as hard as the last one, hopefully. So
Still angry at that.
yeah.
Dad, did you take it? What score did you
Yeah, it was like, which episode is this? Foot.
get?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that one's actually breaking ranks. I got that one, but
That one wasn't breaking ranks. That was
I don't know which one it was, but
One
I
with
knew
the temple.
one of them I knew when I saw it because I was like,
Yeah,
well, that's the Cadet Academy.
it's, yeah, there wasn't Cadet Academy wasn't on there.
Okay.
So you didn't get it. The highest anyone got on that one was Safi, and it was an 8 out of 12.
I got 6 out of 12.
What did you get?
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
It wasn't anything memorable, that's for sure.
Sus. Yeah, this week, I mean, it's a similar concept, but I think I made it easier. So, yeah. Who wants to do the Rogue Rebels plugs? Because there's 3 of you on here.
Dad, you do the progress.
Hey, you can check us out at theroguerebels.com. It's a website. We have like all kinds of book reviews, costume journeys, and tutorials. And we're on Twitch at Rogue Rebels. We're on Twitter at Rogue Rebels Fam, FAM. We are on Instagram at The Rogue Rebels. And we have a Facebook page, so go like it. I've been posting a lot of like the references and the costume build albums over there because like Flickr is making us not have more than 1,000 pictures. So now I'm putting all my pictures over there on Facebook in albums. And I just started putting up a bunch of references, which might be useful if you happen to be building a Rebels costume. Hey, we could always use more Rebels.
Yes.
Yes.
So check out our
especially
podcast.
on the East Coast.
Our podcast is the Rogue Rebels Podcast. We talk about all kinds of things. I have a really cool episode coming out tomorrow with Star Wars Explained, talking about Victory's Price. So that's a lot of fun. And we have recent episodes where we talked about the Bad Batch trailer and how Wrecker like jumped in the air really strong like Shrek. And
Shrekker.
that's what I said. That's what I named the little video. Yeah. So we got lots of stuff coming up.
Yes, those are plugs. Thank you for listening to this episode of JoJo Geek Girl. Is
Yes.
what this was.
Thank you if you put up with it for a while.
She got
If
this
you're
far.
still here.
Congratulations.
You
will
won
do.
nothing but JoJo knowledge.
It's been like over an hour. It's 6 right now. We started at 4.
Well, we did not start at 4
We did not
because some
start at
people were were late.
Well,
Yeah.
4:30 at the latest.
Yeah, so thank you for listening. I was Zoe.
I was listening.
I was Sal.
I was me.
Okay. May the force be with you, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Star Wars Geek Girl. There They're geek girls that like Star Wars and sometimes cry.